Let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. All right. Now, this is for anybody out there dating. We see what's going on in the world right now. I have a question for you and everybody in the room. If you met somebody or you found out somebody that you were dating had a wild, super sexual past, like really out there doing some crazy stuff, could you ever take them serious enough to marry? That is the question. 800-585-1051. Can you truly look past that, or will always be back in the back of your mind?
Yo,
Let's discuss.
it depends.
Like we've been hearing a lot with Diddy's trial and a lot that's just going on in the world. If someone had a wild past, could you just let it slide and say, you know what, I'm still going to date that person. I'm still going to kiss that person. I'm still going to be intimate with that person. The past was the past, and I'm going to let it go.
It slide. Even saying let it slide is crazy. You know what I mean?
Like could you
the
look
whole
past
slippery slide thing.
You stupid. See, I wasn't talking baby oil, but let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. If someone had a wild, super sexual past, like really out there, could you ever take them serious enough to marry? That is the question.
I'm not even the type to really analyze and dig in to care about somebody's past, but yo, you gotta be careful when you want to move forward with somebody, because it depends. It depends. And the reason why I say it depends, because people could like things like objects in their butt, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
Like people can like to do that to other people.
Right.
And even though it's in the past, we might really start feeling each other and getting sexual and nice, and you might want to reintroduce that to me. I ain't with that.
Okay. So just imagine if you were dating somebody and y'all got close and all of a sudden he says, look, I just want to let you know 10 years ago I was involved in a train.
with men?
Involved with the trans?
With a train, not
ooh.
a train.
Come on, man.
Choo-choo train.
Okay. Oh, all right. Oh my God. Like he ran a train on somebody, or he got a train ran on him?
He got a train ran on him.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
No?
I can't.
Okay.
No, man.
All
I
right,
can't do it.
All right. What about you? Now, if you're dating somebody, you find out that they had a past history of wild-ish, could you stay? No?
No, it can't be too. What's wild? I mean, because like if you got like a bunch of partners, like you got a bunch of women that you used to deal with, I expect that kind of with men at my age. But what's wild? You mean like
You
like
hearing everything that's
milk?
been going on recently on the stand and everything?
Nope, couldn't do it. Could not. I wouldn't even be able to sit straight face and look at you. Honestly, I would just be thinking about things and laughing and.
Now look, what if somebody? Look, I'm asking both of y'all this. What if like a woman, Envy, was like, let's just say you wasn't married or whatever, right? And say if a woman was like, yeah, back in my past, I ain't used condoms for like 22 years. I never liked condoms, so I just was raw dogging everywhere, every day. Like, what you think?
Like no.
Everybody I ever had, like no condom, nothing. I just started using condoms 2 years ago.
No. And like, know, and I don't want to be judgy, but I'm judgy, right? And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Because when you hear too much of it, it's like when I hear what's going on now, I'm like, I would have to think about that every time. Like, and this is just me. So if you're out there and this is what you did, that's cool. That's on you. But every time I kiss you, I would think about the urine that you had in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like every time I hugged you, I would think about the semen that you played with on you.
Yeah.
I'm not judgy, but it's just not for me.
See,
everything is not for everybody.
You're in a different situation though, because you've been with Gia forever. You don't have to think about that stuff.
Still, but even if I wasn't and I was out there dating, now people have partners before, right? You can't stop that. But if it's like that, not for me. Nah.
Men are a lot more judgier than women.
You're right.
Y'all are so judgy.
But then not only that, and then when we have kids, right? And then your kids Google it, then they Google, and then you got to explain what nah.
What if not everything has to, what if everything's not on the
internet?
internet?
Googleable now. Everything is on the internet now.
I don't know about, okay, never mind.
But let's go to
everything. That's how everybody know that Envy was a Ciroc boy. I saw that online.
Man, shut up.
And the dildo.
What? Shut up, man. Hello, who's this?
What up, man? It's T. What's going on, baby?
T, what's up with you, brother? How you feeling?
Everything is good.
Hey, T, we asking if someone had a wild, super sexual past, like really out there, could you ever take them serious enough to marry, T?
Never. I could take somebody that got some past. The past tend to keep the future, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or the present. Past be present. Especially when it comes to pick yourself up, man. People
Your phone sound crazy, but all I heard him say was no. Tara.
Hi.
Hey, Tara. Good morning.
Good morning.
You sound
Good
so bright
morning.
and perky. Hey,
I know, right?
Good
No.
morning.
I know.
So, Tara, if someone had a wild, super sexual past, like really out there, could you ever take them serious enough to marry?
See, the thing is, I would say yes, only because that's just honesty. Because we all could really be like that right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They just being honest. We all could be that person. Just don't know.
So, Tara, if you dated a guy that, let's say, liked to get defecated on.
Ooh.
Oh, now you starting to change, right? But then,
Yeah.
right? But you could say, I'll leave that in the past. It's cool.
Nah,
Tara,
You
don't
can
change
say
now.
all that.
Don't change now. What's a little
You
poop?
said that could be any of us.
Because now I'm thinking like that. Because y'all got to realize, like, especially the people in prison, no offense to them, you know what I'm saying? But when I can't really date a guy that was in prison because in my head, I think something happened.
Yo, Tara, I can't talk to you
It's
no more.
not being true.
Tara, I can't talk to you no more, Tara.
See, but wait.
I'm just saying. So when you said that, that just really messed me up.
Goodbye, Tara.
All right, have a good one, y'all.
You too. What?
You
I
too.
was gonna say, like, you know how y'all be talking about, like, when you with somebody for a minute, y'all married, you open up to things. Even if you're not married, you
Yep.
just with somebody for a minute, you open up to things. So what if you get with that person and y'all in it? Y'all like 10, 15 years in, and they tell you
I'm
that
not
that's something
ever
they like.
opening up to nobody that's telling me that they got shitted on. I'm sorry. Dump that.
goodness.
What about, you never had a man tell you that they like their nipples, like,
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
when
And
they
I'm
tell
all
you-
for the nipple licks. I'm all for
oh,
the
because
I'm
I've
all
had
for
that, and I
but
thought it was kind of
you know what I
odd,
mean?
and they waited until he was like in it, and I was like, this is an odd thing to reveal,
That what?
that you like your nipples like played with and all these things.
So you don't like that? So you don't like the fact that a man like his nipples being licked?
I just
That's
feel
a
like
little
it's
weird
just.
to you?
I just feel
Where
like
are we going here? Go ahead.
I'm just saying that when people get comfortable, things come up, and now you judging them, but
As
y'all
long-
already deep into
As
it.
long as there's no semen in the nipples, it's okay, all right? 800-585-1051. I don't know where Loren and them was going. I was just asking, if someone had a wild, super sexual past, like really out there, could you ever take them seriously enough to marry? That is the question. 800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. LoRosa is here as well. We just opened up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. If someone had a wild, super sexual past, like really out there, could you ever take them seriously enough to marry, right? Can people truly look past that, or is it always in the back of your mind? Now, of course, this conversation is everything that's going on in the headlines. We're just asking, 800-585-1051. We have Shay on the line. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. My name is Shay.
Okay, just making sure. Shay, what's up? What's your opinion? What's your thoughts?
So I feel like if he got a pass, it is what it is. As long as he's not doing nothing against anybody's will or taking nothing up the butt, we about to have a great time.
Shay, you can't say it's all
that
in the
butt
past,
thing.
but it's just one thing you don't like. It got to be one or none.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't be doing nothing against nobody's will. I'm not with that.
All right. But let's say he liked to get defecated on. You cool with that?
Listen, I'm gonna crack jokes. I'm gonna really crack jokes on him. He gonna feel
Right.
bad,
See,
but we
that's
gonna
good.
ride this
That's
out.
good.
Okay. All right. Thank you, mama. We're going to crack jokes. Hello, who's this?
What's going on? Shaheed from Jersey City.
Shaheed from Jersey City. What's up? What's your opinion, brother?
All right, let me say good morning to y'all before I break it down. So check it out, right? I've been talking about relationships for 28 years, and it's something that I've told many people in the past. When you look at the fact that we all have skeletons in the closet, you can't necessarily judge someone
right.
for the skeletons that they've hidden unless they're going to release those skeletons on you once y'all enter into a relationship. The problem is a lot of people want to bash people for their past because they believe that that past will affect their future. But we all have a past. We all have things we've done. We all have bodies on us, not bodies less, we know what you're talking about. We all have that on us. So a guy or a lady could come into a relationship expecting somebody to have a clean slate all the time and then think that that clean slate is something that they have to worry about or don't have to worry about. I explained to my wife when we got together, I don't care about the people you dealt with, just as long as you have decreased them out of your life when you get with me and nobody surfaces when we're together.
I don't think it's more so about like how many bodies you got or like any of that. It's about the things that you do or that have been done to you. You know what I mean? Like not and we're not saying we expect you to have a clean slate, but just saying, you know, if it's some things that you done got into in the past that may affect your future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you. Everybody has had a past, right? We all have past. And having a past is not the bad part, right? Having partners is not the bad part.
Right.
It's just certain things that you hear that I'm just not with. It just is what it is.
But even if that person was into it in the past, it might not make you do it. Like, that's just something, that was a kink that they had in their past relationship.
It is a kink that I'm just not with.
Mm-hmm.
I could, this is the thing.
Yeah.
People always feel like if I say I'm not with it, that I'm judging. No, I'm just not with it. It's just not for me. That doesn't mean it's not for you or not for the next person. But no, I'm not with it.
But you're not with anything, Envy. You don't like nothing.
So what?
But
That's fine with me.
But look though, what if one of the kinks, right? What if one of the kinks is, yo, your dude Loren used to like to, you know, do threesomes with another man.
Oh,
you
no,
know what I mean? And that
don't-
happened a lot of times.
No, I can't date a bi man. I have nothing against bi men, but
That's just
it's
you.
not-
No. But that's the thing. But look, that's the thing. What if he's saying like, yo, I'm not bi. I just used to do that sexually. Like that was just my preference. Like that was like a kink I had. I used to like to know, you know, to take my thing out, stick it in yo. You know what I mean? And then after that, you know, he go about his business. I don't even think about him after that. You know, it's just when we in the bed.
That's not a okay.
It's
That's not a kink.
But it's your
That's a-
sexual. But it's your sexual past. Like if that's what you were into, it's cool. That's you. But maybe that's not something
Yeah.
that I want to deal with for the rest of my life, or something that I don't want to think about. It is what it is. Hello, who's this?
And he
Marshall,
Marshall. Good morning.
good morning.
We're talking about dealing with somebody's sexual past. If they had a wild sexual past, could you look past it?
No way. It'd be like a bad dream. It'd be in the back of my mind 24/7. Be like Groundhog's Day all over.
Groundhog's Day.
see.
It'd be in the back of my mind 24/7.
Okay.
Couldn't get past it.
And I'm with it. There's certain things that I would think about all the time, right? And I don't want to bring up the Diddy case, but I'm bringing up the Diddy case. But like some of the things that you hear later on in life, I still we're still a family. I would think about it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then I would
literally.
think, and I'm a Virgo, so I would compare myself like, damn, am I not freaky enough? Like, should I be trying to do these things? Is that what you like? Like, I don't know. I'm
That's how
sorry.
hearing about Diddy's escapades and him rubbing
Yes,
on it.
but not
You
only-
had to look at yourself and say, when I was with him, was I not freaky enough? That's what.
Not me.
I'm
It's
so
not, it's not me and Diddy, no.
Like what?
But then also the escorts.
We heard-
Like if you had to hire people for that, right? How many did you hire? How many do we not know? And then
I know,
And then it's
right?
like when you got to compare yourself to Big Punisher and all these other people. I'm
Right.
good.
Don't call that man big. Like I thought it was the Punisher.
It's literally just Punisher, yo,
No,
not
sorry.
big
big
in it. Like I'm
Don't
confused.
Don't do that, yo.
I didn't know your feelings was hurt by Diddy, you know, stepping out.
What are you talking about,
'Cause
man?
I'm-
What's the moral of the story, Jess? What's the moral of the story?
Yo, the moral of the story is it depends. It really depends. You don't know. Cause listen, I heard something about some guy, right, who used to like to take pictures of every girl that he had sex with after they were done. Like I guess he would ejaculate. He would like to take pictures and he would keep them, like
Right.
as a souvenir of I guess their little sexual encounter or whatever. He stopped doing it down the line, but that's something that he used to do. That's creepy as hell to me. I'm gonna always feel like you're like a serial creep after that. I can't get with that. So it depends.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got the latest with Loren.
Yeah, we do. We're going to get into Justin Bieber. He just had a whole meltdown with the paparazzi and some Father's Day things.
We'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.